star of this movie, The Cross, and I feel like I grew up with you on TBN. I mean, I think I actually remember when you were taking the cross around, and just after it, you being on TBN.
Well, it has been a 40-year journey now that has taken me through 315 nations, island groups, and territories. Every nation, every major inhabited island group, over 76 million steps, and I'm now 68 years old and cannot believe my eyes and ears of walking back into Hollywood down a red carpet to give glory to Jesus. But Jesus did it through the deserts and wars. At the cross, the worst of man met the best of God, and there is hope and good news.
So when you were doing it, you never could have imagined they were going to make a movie about your life?
No, a few times I thought, well, I guess if they kill me, that might be so dramatic. They'll probably make some, but I'll be in heaven because normally people that have movies made of them get killed, and to come out looking wonderful. And there's one of my sons. My children are here. I've raised 7 children around the world, and my wife in 291 countries, and for God to bring us back and stand us up here is saying the world is open. He has the power, and we need to come back to the person of Jesus. I'm a Jesus person. I love him and I love people. If you were looking for somebody who wasn't qualified, see me there in that hospital bed with a brain aneurysm 2 weeks before I'm to start walking across America. I started out from here 40 years ago and carried the cross around the world and came back. And if my coming back was just for you, Michelle, it was worth the journey. To be chosen to carry the cross is indescribable. I'm not worthy, most of all. But my unworthiness does not disqualify me from the call of God. And many times it's the weight of what I feel the cross is inside is heavier than the wood I bear. Because I feel the hurts, the pains, the fears, the bitterness, the loneliness. But the cross is good news. Many times along the road when things are tough, and sometime when my body's ached, and sometime when my heart is broke, I've walked on another step, just saying, Lord, I'll be your donkey. I want to lift you up, that people will see you and know you and love you and know that you care and follow you. Thank you for giving me this privilege. And that's what I think I really am, is I've been a donkey lifting up Jesus. And if there is any glory, it is unto God, not me. I never really dreamed that I would ever really live to see the completion of this journey. I figured I'd be wiped out by a Big Mac truck somewhere, or blown up somewhere. And when I finished that last step in Zanzibar, I don't know. The realization that even just sitting here right now, talking about it, it's millions of miracles
It is just the most humbling thing to be identified with Jesus. It's all for you, Jesus. I love you. Thanks for calling me. Thanks that you had mercy to let me live, to complete the journey, and even live to tell the story. Your destiny, your stationed your angels around me, the blood of Jesus about me, and you brought us through. And may you be glorified.
What inspired you to do this?
One night I was praying in 1969, 5 o'clock in the morning, Jesus spoke to me, take the cross and carry it on foot across America and around the world. The cross was hanging on the wall of his place on Sunset Boulevard. And I never made it to carry, or I wouldn't have made it so big. And then take it off the wall, now go. And so all of this excitement, all of this movie, all of everything, I mean, I only now even have a lady that works 2 days a week, part-time, taking care of, helping me. I don't have a staff. This is not a promotion of mine. I have nothing to join. I answer my own email. It has been a journey of one person and one family for the glory of God.
What was the most inspirational and touching moment when you were carrying the cross? Just tell us a few things.
Well, it's always the presence of Jesus. I know he's with me. He said, I will be with you always. I know that every step, whatever. And when I've been about to die, I've said every time, get supper ready, Lord. I think I'm coming home.
You were about to die?
Oh, many times. Yeah. I've been taken out to be shot before a firing squad.
With the cross?
Yes. It's in the movie. You got to see the movie to get the rest of that story. And walking in the war zones, and he was with me right there, my son, in the middle of Beirut, Lebanon, when we went to meet in the war, Yasser Arafat. And it's a lot of things, but Jesus did it. He's worked it up.
How did you publicize your walk? How did people know you were doing it?
They saw me coming down the road. I've had no publicity agents, just Jesus. The word of mouth, the word spread. He's coming down the highway. They holler in the jungle and they come running down to see the cross.
And you went to every Muslim country, is that true?
Yes. Been to every Muslim country. Met with Muammar Gaddafi in Libya and Arafat in Lebanon and every radical Muslim group in the world. Jesus has done it.
What about finances? How did you support yourself?
Just walking and praying and people giving sandwiches and a place to sleep, and then some wonderful people here in America who have helped underwrite our plane tickets and everything.
What was the most wonderful thing about carrying the cross?
Walking with Jesus and being with people.
Did you have special shoes?
Pardon?
Did you have special shoes?
Whatever I could get.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, how inspirational. And what does the cross mean to you?
Well, it means that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. It means my salvation and the salvation of the world. God bless you.